You're not fighting. You're not cheating. No massive problems. So why does it feel like you're living with a roommate? You built a life together, but somewhere between building the business and paying the bills, the passion, the spark, and even interest started to fade. Let's talk about why your marriage feels boring or okay, even if nothing technically is wrong, and how to bring the fire and passion back. I've worked with high-performing men who are crushing it in business, but barely present at home. It's how it is. It's a reality, right? They're not bad husbands. They're just checked out. They say things like, we're okay. She's fine. There's just no time for more. And slowly, without knowing it, they drift into a business partnership with their wife instead of a passionate connection. In this video, I'll give you 3 keys to reignite emotional and romantic connection with your wife without neglecting your business. Grab the free marriage ROI toolkit below to start reconnecting today. You stopped pursuing her. Early on, you chased her, right? You did everything you could to have her. Now, you share logistics, calendars, grocery lists, but not curiosity, not presence. Your woman needs to feel chosen, valued, seen, and pursued. Even if you've been together 10, 15, 20 years, she wants to know, would he choose me again? Powerful men know the pursuit doesn't end at I do. It starts after I do. Ask her a question you've never asked before. What's been lighting you up lately? Start there. Number 2, you're managing the marriage instead of leading it like you once did before. You're leading at work incredibly, but coasting at home. You feel that, she feels that, everyone else feels that. When you show up just to keep the peace or check a box, you unfortunately become emotionally passive. And the result, as you are aware, it's boredom, disconnection, no more fun or adventure like it once used to be. And a slow fade starts to happen until one day she says, I don't feel anything anymore. Don't wait for that moment to happen. You can make a difference right now. It's all about intentionality, right? So leadership in marriage means intentionality. Create that space for her. Surprise her again like you once did. Plan a moment that is just for her and her alone. That speaks volume to a woman. Even if it's just 15 minutes of presence, changes everything. It's not about how much time you spend with her. It's about the intentionality of those minutes or moments that you get to be with her. That's far more valuable than a long period of time of being with someone and there's no intentionality going on. She craves for your presence. Every woman does. Even if she's independent and likes her space, the moment that you get to be with her, even if it's 5 minutes, she craves for your presence. Ask her simple questions. What has been in your heart lately? What are some of the struggles or challenges you're facing? I would love to hear more. What can I do to best support you? How do you feel appreciated by me? And then when we speak in terms of appreciation, every single person wants to feel appreciated, but you know exactly how leadership works. What you put in is what you're going to get out, right? So every leader who knows leadership will create that environment of appreciation because it's going to come back to him, right? So mention the things that you appreciate about her. She is a hardworking woman, just like you are a hardworking man, right? Everyone has different roles. So when you appreciate her, even in the smallest things, thank you so much for making that delicious meal that I just go crazy over. Or thank you so much for making the bed or cleaning the home. I wouldn't be able to be the man who I am today because of this little things that you do for me every single day. You make me a better man. Even if you feel like that's not the case right now, it's not about that, right? Feelings often lie. So we want to appreciate the little things because the moment you appreciate her for the little things, she's going to start appreciating you even more. And that fuel that comes from that woman, when she feels appreciated, you're unstoppable in every other area of your life. So it starts with small appreciation doses. You've forgotten why you chose her. This happens in every marriage, right? It's unfortunate, but we take each other for granted. we could be living with each other for 20 something years, 15 years, and we take each other for granted. We forget why we chose that particular person. We even forget the little things that we are grateful for. I know it seems little meaningless things, but those little things create a huge, big impact for the best, for the greater. When you start with what you have, the little goes a long, long way. So when we've forgotten about why we chose our partner, the passion, the love, the appreciation, the communication starts to fade away. So it's like that little thing, reminder why you chose her and why you still choose her. You see her every day, but unfortunately, you stopped seeing her. You stopped noticing her thoughts, her dreams, her depth. Every person, I don't care if they're ambitious or not, we have dreams, we have visions, right? So sometimes some of us need that one partner to remind us of that, to bring the best out in us. So when that happens, that's when she feels appreciated again, she feels interested again, and the marriage starts to become fulfilling again, adventurous, a little bit of adventure, a little bit of fun again. Remind yourself and her why you chose her and why you still do till this day. Do you want practical tools to lead your relationship like you lead in your business? Grab the free marriage ROI toolkit below. These tools will help you reconnect, reignite desire, and become the man she feels safe with and excited to follow. A boring marriage isn't about a lack of love. It's about a lack of intention, communication, appreciation, everything that I just mentioned. She is not broken and she's definitely not impossible. You just need a new way to lead her heart. Everything that I mentioned in this video, and you ask her those intentional questions, watch the little changes happen in her, but also those changes happening within yourself as a leader, if not a better leader in your work, in your business. And that's when you start to be more in control of your environment, be more capable of what you can do. And that is to bring back communication, fulfillment, love, appreciation, passion, adventure, and fun. And everything else that you want, respect. Because every man desires respect from their woman. So if you want respect from your woman, I highly recommend that you download the free marriage ROI toolkit below right now. Grab it, read it, start following it, and watch the little changes happen.